The wilderness is ancient, dark, vast. It stretches for miles in every direction, untamed by the hands of man. But deep within these forests, where light rarely touches the ground, there exists something beyond our understanding, something watching, waiting. It's been called many things, but to most, it is known as Bigfoot. This creature is more than just a story. It's a legend that has captivated humankind for generations. Imagine, standing at over 8 feet tall, its body covered in thick, matted hair, and walking upright like a man. But make no mistake, this is no ordinary animal. What is Bigfoot? A relic of a forgotten era, or something far more terrifying? To understand the mystery of Bigfoot, we must first go back, way back. The story didn't start in the 20th century. Native American tribes have spoken of a giant, hairy being for centuries. To them, it wasn't a myth. Bigfoot, or Sasquatch as they called it, was as real as the trees, a creature that moved silently through the forests. Some saw it as a protector of nature, while others told stories of encounters that were much darker, much more terrifying. But it wasn't until 1958, in a remote forest in Northern California, that the name Bigfoot would become a sensation. It was there that a construction crew stumbled upon something that would send shockwaves across the nation: giant footprints. 16 inches long, embedded deep into the mud. The workers were baffled. There was no animal in these woods capable of leaving such massive tracks. The press picked up the story, and soon, the legend of Bigfoot spread like wildfire. Was this the proof we had all been waiting for? Or was it just a clever prank, an elaborate hoax to fool the masses? No one could say for certain. But what happened next would change everything. October 20, 1967. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin were deep in the forests of Bluff Creek, Northern California, on horseback. Their goal was simple: to capture on film what many believed didn't exist. And then, as if by fate, they saw it. A massive, hairy figure walking slowly across a dry creek bed. Patterson, startled but quick, pulled out his camera and began to film. What he captured would become one of the most infamous pieces of footage in history, the Patterson-Gimlin film. The creature in the video, known as Patty, walks upright, glancing back at the camera before disappearing into the trees. Grainy, shaky, and yet unsettling. This was no ordinary animal, no known species. For decades, experts have analyzed the footage, dissecting every frame, trying to debunk it. But to this day, no one has definitively proven what it was. Was this Bigfoot, caught on film for the very first time? Or was it just a man in a suit, cleverly disguised to create a legend? The debate rages on, and with every passing year, more and more sightings are reported. From the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest to the Appalachian Mountains, people claim to have seen it, this towering figure, always watching, always just out of reach. Massive footprints have been found, plaster casts made, hair samples collected. And yet, Bigfoot remains as elusive as ever. For every question we ask, Bigfoot provides no answers. Is it a creature lost in time? A relic of the past, like the Gigantopithecus, the ancient giant ape that roamed the earth thousands of years ago? Or is Bigfoot something else entirely, something beyond our understanding? In the next episode, we'll dive deeper into the evidence, strange sounds, eerie encounters, and footprints that defy explanation. But be warned, the further we go, the darker the story becomes. There are things in these woods we were never meant to find. And the truth about Bigfoot might just be one of them. Do you believe? If you're intrigued by the mystery, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what comes next. The legend of Bigfoot is just getting started. Stay with us on this journey into the unknown.